Today, we've got something special, something new, something exclusive. Is it good? Is it bad? Is it market breaking? Well, you tell me. Hey up everyone, welcome to Martyn Lucas Investor. I'm Vas. Do you know what time it is? It's time to start talking eVTOLs. Today, as you can see above me, we are witnessing the announcement of a new aircraft on the eVTOL market. What does it mean? What do we know and what do we not know? Well, let's find out. First of all, I can see we have a lot of new audience joining us. So let me just quickly explain what is an eVTOL. Well, what is an eVTOL? eVTOL. The VTOL, VTOL, stands for Vertical Takeoff and Landing Aircraft. The E in there is there for electric. So if you think of an aircraft, a hybrid between a helicopter and a conventional fixed-wing aircraft, think of it as an aircraft that can take off, that can move either horizontally or vertically, and including the transition in between. Like this one, in example, Joby S4. You can see here the very takeoff, which is vertical, very short vertical maneuver. Now we are transitioning into the horizontal phase, and off we go to the fully horizontal phase. And the same goes for landing. Well, we have a Chinese manufacturer called Ehang. They have slowly been taking over the eVTOL market in the East. So what is Ehang actually doing? Well, let's have a look. I think the best job will do this little video from Ehang. They have very unique and very specific concept, very specific design. It's a two-seater, it's a very small aircraft, and it's more like a, understand this, like a big human carrying drone. This is autonomous. This doesn't need a pilot. It's fully autonomous. Currently, Ehang are operating passenger flights as a test trial in 2 Chinese provinces, and they have flown in over 10 countries worldwide. Look at this. It's a very nimble and small aircraft with 8 rotors, 8 propellers, fully battery powered. So yes, the range is fairly limited. The payload is fairly limited, but this aircraft is designed for very short trips between the vertiports and nodes in the infrastructure within the city. This aircraft is designed to battle congestion, traffic, and very dense and aid transport in very densely populated cities. This is their original EH216 aircraft, but now we have something new. Before we go there, let me just quickly check the stock chart. Oh, which is not loading. Bear with me. I've got some technical issues. Bear with me. Let me just bring this up for you. Won't be a second. Not this one. Oh, that's not the right one. Right, bear with me. Let me get this. I've got some. This is the. No, this is not the one. This is doing well. Why is it not coming up? Bear with me. Let me just refresh this. That must be working now. Let me put this on the screen for you. Is it doing something? That should be on there. Okay, let's do it. Let's do it this way. Let's do it the old way. We've got Ehang here, the stock chart of Ehang. If I squeeze this a bit, you can see the timeline. So we are here on the daily chart pretty much. And we had a big reaction on Friday. Back on Donald Trump's tweet, we had a massive retraction on the stock price. Today, on this news of new aircraft, the stock has been recovering and going back up. Before I show you the aircraft and tell you how amazing that is and isn't, let's be just wary that all Chinese stocks, including Ehang, could be very fragile in the recent and in the coming macro headwinds. So let's just be aware of this. You might want to wait a bit with your investments as well. Wait for how the whole macro situation is going to develop, and maybe just give it a few days, if not a week, and then see how we can invest back in. So what we've got here, well, let me show you this. Let me show you this very aircraft. This is Ehang's second aircraft, which is called VT-30. This has been in development for a fair few years. And this is not the very new aircraft that was announced today. But this aircraft promised much bigger range, much better performance, because it is a hybrid. It's not a drone. This is a hybrid between a fixed-wing aircraft, an airplane, and a helicopter. So today, let me just explain what we've got. You've got here, I went through this news release from Ehang. Look at it, how winded and lengthy that is. I didn't want to read this for you on the screen. So I just ran it through ChatGPT, added a few notes, and boom, there we go. So Ehang VT-35. The long-range leap in autonomous flight. Ehang Holdings has officially unveiled their VT-35, a next-generation long-range, fully electric, pilotless eVTOL designed for intercity, cross-sea and mountainous missions. A bold evolution from its short-range predecessor EH216S. The announcement marks a major milestone in Ehang's journey from urban mobility to regional autonomous aviation, extending its reach far beyond city limits. Right, what do we know? This aircraft is lift plus cruise configuration. That means 8 propellers for the vertical maneuver and 1 propeller pushing the aircraft for the horizontal maneuver. It's not confirmed, but the propulsion is expected to be 100% battery electric system, and we are expecting use of high energy density lithium battery pack. Type is undisclosed yet. 2 passengers. And the range is very vague. No spec, we only know that it's several hundred kilometers. It's expected between 200 and 300 kilometers based on the VT-30, which you could see on the screen. Cruise speed was not officially disclosed, but again, expected between 150 and 200 kilometers per hour. Sorry, let's get back to the range. 200 to 300 kilometers, say 300 kilometers is about 200 miles. 150 to 200 kilometers per hour, we are talking about 140 miles is 200 kilometers per hour. Ehang are now going through type certification in China. So that means once they achieve the type certification, they can start flying passengers in this aircraft. And as scheduled and expected, today the aircraft was announced in a big event in China. Manufacturing hub is Hefei in China. It's also referred as VT-35 production hub for research and development, certification and production. And there was a big investment scale, equivalent of 140 million plus another 70 million in local government support. And the aircraft is currently under development and certification. No sales price disclosed yet. I had a look around, but no price indication at all. So how about if I offer you this very nice video? Don't forget to hit the like button on your way in. I'm Vaz. I cover eVTOLs, advanced air mobility, aerospace, and sometimes defense on Martyn Lucas Investor. So how about if I show you this beautiful aircraft? I can't play the audio track because of copyright, but I believe the experience will be same good. So for reference, just for indication, price-wise, we are looking at $420,000 for the smaller Ehang 216, that little drone carrying people. For domestic market, its price tag is $330 million. So we've got some more news. To accelerate product certification and production, Ehang and the Hefei municipal government are creating a dedicated aviation hub, a vertically integrated ecosystem covering research and development, manufacturing, supply chain, and flight operations. The total joint investment of about $210 million includes direct capital injection and municipal investments. This hub is also a cornerstone of Hefei broader low-altitude economy plan, a policy framework supporting advanced air mobility infrastructure across China. In terms of propulsion, what do you think of the aircraft? Let me know in the chat. Did you like the aircraft or not? What I'm showing here is this, well, not this one, is, I've lost it now. Where is my, I must have closed it. I showed you at the beginning of the of the show. I had the official news announcement from Ehang. It was very congested. It wasn't easy to read, so I ran it through ChatGPT to get some notes out of it, and also added my comments. So what I'm showing you on the screen now is my show notes. So what is expected? This aircraft is expected to be fully electric, no hybrid, although it's not been confirmed. Dual mode, it refers to two operational modes: vertical lift, which you can see the 8 propellers, and forward cruise, which is the pusher propeller in the back. So as you can see, the aircraft is taking off now vertically, and soon it transitions into the horizontal flight. Official materials repeatedly confirm the use of electric propulsion and high energy density batteries. No reports of filing indicate any internal combustion, turbine or hybrid range extend the system. However, I would still be looking out for this. It could be in Ehang's favor, because that if they have a combustion engine or a turbine as a hybrid in any form, in any way, this could extend the range massively. So what do you think? What do you think of this aircraft? Let me just show the video, finish it, and then we will have a look back again at the stock price. Ehang advertised this event fairly well. You can see the stock is slowly cooling off. What is the reaction going to be tomorrow and Wednesday compared to American stock market development will be very interesting. Again, that's why I'm saying I would probably, if you wanted to invest in Ehang, I would probably hold off a few days. You could see the reaction was there. At the day the new aircraft was announced, that was on the 1st of October. No, that was on the 2nd of October, and you can see the reaction. You can see the reaction, and then it started slowing down, and it still was around between the 1970 and $19. Then we had a little retraction, and then we had a big crash on Friday. Again, this can happen again. As much as promising this aircraft might be looking, as much as dandy and sweet it looks, it's only announcement of a new aircraft. We don't have any confirmed numbers yet. We don't have any confirmed features of the aircraft, any characteristics. What we know, the length is 8.26. What is it in feet? Let me just do quickly maths. Where's my calculator? I'll do the maths for you live. So 8.26, that's about 24-25 feet. Same for the wingspan. For the height, we are looking at 9.5 feet. And the cruising speed is expected. All these are expectations. Nothing is confirmed. So the expected cruising speed, 216 kilometers, is about 140 miles per hour. Full load range, over 200 kilometers. Again, 140 miles. Compared to the EH216, that little drone I showed you in the very beginning, compared to this aircraft, which has got range only probably 10 to 15 miles. This is designed for very short trips. This one is offering multiples. Why is this aircraft designed? Well, why Ehang are releasing this aircraft? It's supposed to complement this small one. This small one will be for intra-city transport. Between the nodes, between the vertiports. Think of it as a hybrid between a bus and a flying taxi. A flying bus and a flying taxi. Takes you from city center to the airport, to the commercial center, wherever you need, or wherever is the closest vertiport. However, this one is designed to move you between the cities. So I wouldn't be surprised if the vertiports are designed to accommodate both of these aircraft. When you move from the city center to the airport, and from the airport to another city, and then again from another city's airport or vertiport, you move to your destination, or as close to your destination as you can. So this is the future. This is the future of flying. And we know that Ehang, this very aircraft, has already been flying passengers in China. They have been operating passengers in 2 provinces. They have been flying in over a dozen of countries worldwide as their presentation or as their demo flights. And they are targeting the Eastern market. Ehang are very heavily targeting the East because the regulations and the legislation is not so strict and demanding as the Western market. Me personally, I'll be very surprised if we see Ehang targeting the Western market in next 2-3 years. I think they are very well focusing on Asia and East, and they are doing a very good job. So again, if we look at the payload, 200 kg, there's one more thing to it as well. If you look at this aircraft, I could see her in the Paris Air Show. It is small. It is very tiny. Think of a smart car. Do you know smart car? That little 2-seater, which is about this long. So this is literally, the cabin is probably even smaller. I think your typical Western passenger might have issues to fit in. Not only in terms of height, but maybe in terms of other dimensions. And also the payload, yes, it's expected to be over 200 kg, which is about 440 pounds. But again, this could put some limitation in the Western market as well. Ehang, they have advertised this event very heavily, as I said. So you could see good stock price reaction. But again, let's be careful. Let's be aware of the headwinds coming from the macro conditions and from the American market as well. What do you know? What do you think of this aircraft? What do you think of this aircraft? Let's have a look at the chat. We've got Brian Bynum here. Thank you for joining. Don't forget to hit the like button on your way in. We've got Mr. Stock. Mr. Stock has it as 100% buy. Okay, that's interesting. Thank you for joining. I haven't seen you on my show yet. Thank you for joining. Terry Rose is here. Human Being Liz. Brian Bynum says hover is 25% up today. Well, let's have a look. Let's have a look. Let's have a look at this. Horizon Aircraft. Wow. Yeah, we had a good retraction on Friday. This is Friday. Closing bell was around, where are we? Closing bell was around $2.90 something, $2.80 something. And now we have a nice upside. Very good recovery. Very good recovery. But again, I'll be careful. As Martyn have been saying, as Sensei has been saying, there could be some strong headwinds coming. However, if you watched our interview with Brandon Robinson, with the CEO, you could see this company has fairly good upside and fairly good potential. So I wouldn't be surprised if we don't have any problems on the global market any macro issues, this could keep running higher and higher. So thank you, Brian, for that. Who else have we got in the chat? Stephen Wilson, hype will pump. Yes, hype has already pumped, as you can see. Look, this is what hype has done. Hype has pumped it twice. Once on Tuesday. Look, there was about 10-15% upside, and then it hyped it again this morning. Look at this. That was when the aircraft was announced, the very morning. Sorry, that was market open, and then you could see when the aircraft got announced. This is the full. This is pre-market open. Sorry, this is the pre-market open here, and this is the market open there. So hype did good job on the stock price. Wisdom A, we waiting for anti-gravity tech coming in around 22 years. For now, we're just sitting on sidelines with these hover type aircrafts. Fun toys though. Do your own research. Yeah, I agree, do your own research. I like your opinion, that's interesting. Terry Rose says, cute little ship. Yes, I agree, I definitely agree. If you look at that EH216, it is very tiny. You can even see it in the footage. But if you see it in the flesh, it literally is smaller than the smart car. Don't get me wrong, it looks very modern and very, what's the word? Futuristic, I would say. It does look stable, and the flight looks stable as well, as you can see in the footage. But I need to fly one first. Look, I need to fly one first to make my own opinion on it. So that's Terry Rose saying cute little ship. Ole Gunderson is here. Thank you very much. BNB Bro says baby Nami. 91. Human Being Liz. It's very interesting, but pity I can't find here in Germany yet. Yes, they will be. Ehang will be operating in one of the in couple of the Spanish islands. Hopefully next year. So there's a little queue for you. Need to check another platform. And Ole Gundersen is saying he's happy to be here. Right. Thank you everyone for joining me. If we don't have any more questions, I will show you this video again. I'm gonna talk over it. And then if you want to join me tomorrow, same time, same place, I'll bring you some more news from the eVTOL market. If you join me on Saturday, I'll give you deep analysis because there'll be more development. Middle class, I am not Martyn's brother. We are three independent, we are three unrelated people. Sensei, who you could see in the morning. You could see Sensei in the morning. You can see me on Saturday. You can see me on events like these. I'll be bringing you regular updates. I'll be here tomorrow, same time, same place, with more eVTOL news and updates. And I do my Saturday show as well. My field, my playground is these aircraft, eVTOLs, electric vertical takeoff and landing aircraft, advanced air mobility, drones, autonomous aircraft, electric aircraft, aerospace, and eventually defense as well. So we see massive upside in these. We see massive worldwide adaptation. Look at it this way. Think of electric vehicles. Think of Tesla. 10 years ago, nobody believed in Tesla. Only few enthusiasts and smart investors. And where is Tesla now? Leading the global market in EV sales. Other companies are catching them up globally. And electric vehicles are now adapted worldwide. So think of this as the early days of flying Teslas or flying electric vehicles. You are here with us and we are trying to bring you this investment opportunity. So Martyn is on holidays. He will be back in 5-6 weeks. We'll be back mid-November. So now Sensei and we are running the show. I've got a few more comments. I don't like the props location. Seems like an accident waiting to happen, says Brian Bynum. And live long and prosper, says Terry Rose. Brian doesn't like the location of the propellers. I do agree, but think of it. The propellers won't start spinning until the passengers are sat in the cabin and their seat belts are fastened. So there will be multiple safety trigger points and safety switches and measures in place. So this has got much better design because this has got doors on the side of the cabin. The VT-30 had opening canopy, or it had like Gulf wing doors. So this is much easier to access and get into as well. So well done, Ehang. I like this. I think it's great news for Ehang. Let's see when they achieve their type certification. Something definitely to look out for, because once this can fly and is certified by the Chinese Aviation Authority, there's no doubt they'll be pioneering the intra-city, extra-city, city-to-city transport with this very aircraft. So definitely interesting upside in this aircraft, interesting prospect. Let's see how this is going to develop. But again, let's be wary of the current geopolitical and economical environment. Ehang can go up as easily as it can crash massively. So hopefully you enjoyed this video, you enjoyed this little short show, you've learned something new. Hopefully you like the aircraft as well as I did. Brian says, much better than a helicopter, just saw the video of the Huntington Beach crash. Yes, that is a good point. eVTOLs are designed to be much more safe. If you think of a helicopter, conventional helicopter, it's got only one, maybe two propellers. If one of these fails, it's obviously it's a critical failure. If you look at this aircraft, it's got multiple propellers. If one of these fails, you still have, say, this one has 12. So if one fails, you still have 11. If another one fails, you still have 10. And if you cannot continue your flight, you can at least carry out your emergency landing. So something to think about as well. Not only that they are electric, they are quiet, they are green, but they are also safer, much safer. And speaking of the accident in California, I will more than likely be talking about it tomorrow. I've got some interesting footage from site, and again, I'll be comparing helicopters to the eVTOLs, and I'll be talking about advantages in the safety. Hope you enjoyed this video. I'm not sure Sensei will go live after me, but maybe look out. There might be some updates on crypto and macro market conditions. If not, join Sensei tomorrow morning, 2 hours before the market open. He will give you the ins and outs. He will give you the forecast for the day. Whatever you ask him, he might do Ehang chart analysis for you as well. So tomorrow, Sensei, and I'll be back tomorrow afternoon, same time, same place, with more eVTOL news. That's it from me. If you are watching this video, here will be a playlist, and here is another video related to eVTOLs. That's it from me. Take care of yourselves and each other.